So do you have a type though? Like a guy, or you have no type?
I honestly don't have a type. Like when I picture a guy, I'd say like mixed race, quite smart looking. But then I've slept with one mixed race guy, like in my personal life.
Yeah.
And then I've not really like dated ever since. It's more just whoever's there.
So would you ever date again?
I'd date again, yeah.
Would you
Well,
say
that's what I'm doing right now.
this ain't ever gonna be a relationship, innit? That's mad.
I thought maybe you could change my mind.
Nah, hell no, innit? It's bad.
Really?
Would you say you're a girl's girl?
No.
I
like girls, but not the whinging, the moaning, the over-the-top girls. They just
So you couldn't have a
irritate me.
circle of like girlfriends?
I've got like some friends that are girls, but like I don't go out my way to like be super supportive of girls, no.
Do they do what you do? Like same industry?
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Is it easier to have friends if they're in your same industry?
Sometimes, because they understand. This whole world of being like a sex worker, porn star, whatever you want to call it, is so weird to some people, and they can't really understand how and why you enjoy it.
Have you ever met a girl that does like in the industry and you thought, wow, this girl's moving mad? Have you ever thought that when you met a girl? You thought you're doing too much?
I don't think you can ever do too much,
That's
can
what I was
you?
going to say, like, isn't there one
If
that
you're getting burnt out, like I've seen other friends struggle and they find it overwhelming, or they're getting like,
When you say burnt out, what's burnt out? What do you mean?
tired. Some people try and keep up with what I do, so they try and sleep with the amount I do, and then they're just getting burnt out, tired, and you can see it, and they're struggling. And then it makes you hate the industry. But it's not the industry's fault, it's because you don't know what you can handle.
So you say like some girls willy mileage.
So like, these are my limits, but it's good to know your limits. Like, I wish I knew mine.
I was about to say, so would you say you've reached yours yet?
No. I want to know how athletes,
Yeah.
they find their peak, or they know their fastest they can run. Like, I want to know what my body can handle, and I've not reached that yet.
How would you know when you've reached that? Is that when you like
When I
collapse?
have to tap out, yeah. I want to get to the point where I'm like, well, guys, I need a break. Like, I can't handle this. But I've not reached that yet.
Let me ask you this here. You see when people recognize you, what's the first thing that they say?
Oh my God, you're Bonnie Blue, or oh my God, can I get a photo? Or my boyfriend loves you. Like, the amount of women and girls that come up to me is like just as many as men.
Did you find it weird if a guy comes up and is like, yo, I love your content?
No.
Okay.
I'm like, thank you, I really, really appreciate it. I will never stop, like, these times where I've spent hours and hours in the same spot just taking photos, and I don't mind, because I'm like, I'm so thankful that you even wanted to spend the time out of your day to come and say hi and take a photo with me.
What's cheating to you though?
Well, I cheated on my boyfriend.
With the man them, like the 1,000 man?
No, before that.
How'd you cheat on him though?
Met somebody, slept with someone else.
Okay, where did you meet that guy?
Like, through a friend.
Was you sneaky with it, or was you just bold? Like, you was like, yo, meet me
I was
here.
sneaky with it.
Did the guys know each other?
He knew I had a boyfriend, yeah.
Where was he from?
Where was the guy from?
Yeah.
London.
Okay, big man thing. Would you encourage the other gal them to jump into the profession that you're doing?
If they enjoy sex, why not?
But speaking of, there's a lot of gal that want to actually get into that, but I got to ask you,
Yeah.
like, what's the success rate? Because I've seen a gal on my socials posting her OF thing, yeah, and I'm not going to lie, I think she's made like an amount of like £25 on there.
It's
Nobody
not
cares
as easy
about
as
your
people
titties,
think.
bruv.
You can't just post a sex tape and earn millions. It doesn't work that way.
You got to like, market it and that.
100% you got to market it.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like, this gal on my thing, she's trying to do a thing, and I'm like, right, you started off a willy first, you had to ease your way into it.
See, I started off straight away with sex tapes. But, like, I didn't have social media. I wasn't that interesting. So, like, I couldn't say, hey, come and see a photo of me in the bikini, because, well, who's going to subscribe to that? They just go on Pornhub.
I got to ask you this, how come guys pay to watch you? Because it's free, I'm not going to lie. Like,
Well, it depends, like, because my good videos aren't free. They're not out there, so they want to see them.
so like, what's the standard video that you got, like? That's like,
Standard?
not the YouTube premium thing, just the regular YouTube. Like,
It
what's your
depends.
take?
Like, I've got everything from lesbian stuff, boy-girl stuff, to like the biggest gangbangs anyone's ever posted on OnlyFans. Like, there's such a variety.
Big man thing, so like the man them, they're coming.
White guys, black guys, Asian guys, like, there's everything on there. It's like a pick and mix.
Pick and mix. See, okay, so it's all about the marketing, you get
Yeah.
me? So the girl them got to know they got to step their marketing up. Nobody wants to see your ordinary titties, bruv. You got to mix it up.
You got to be different.
I like that, I like that. Would you ever do them Brazilian gangbangs?
What's a Brazilian gangbang?
Like,
I feel like you know more than I do.
No, it's like this mad thing I saw when I was younger, like where it's like a carnival and everybody just in
What, so you
Brazil.
like go to a carnival and just
everybody just in the carnival.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Would you ever Notting Hill Carnival?
Is that in London?
Yeah, London, the big Caribbean festival. That could be a theme.
Possibly.
You have all the flags, Jamaica, Trinidad, everything, just flags and you.
Maybe.
Big man ting. What would you do if I had a girl best friend?
That's nice. I wouldn't have an issue with that.
Would you ever, are you the jealous type?
Can be, but as long as I trust you, then it'd be fine.
Does it matter if like she's like a super bad bitch?
As in like hot?
She's mad good looking and it's like my best friend.
But no, because if you've been best friends for a long time, then like you're friends, you're not in a relationship with
I've
her.
only met her in like around the same time I met you.
Then yeah, if it was like you've just suddenly become best friends the same time you dated me, I'd want to like go out as the three of us a lot, so I'd understand like your relationship and what sort of friendship you have.
So
But as long as it was friends, no problem.
So then what if I was like, yo babes, I want to do something with me, you and my best friend. Are you on it?
Yeah.
Big man.
But I've always had guy best friends, and I've never seen an issue with that.
Have you ever said to a guy like, yo, like I want to do a thing with my best friend and I want you to jump in. Have you ever asked a guy that?
Are we on about during sex?
Yeah.
There was one occasion that springs to mind.
Did he say yes?
It was the guy, the friend, that said no.
Was he thinking you lot are moving like Will Smith and Jada, like you're moving mad?
He was like, oh, I'm not too sure about this.
I hear it. What if I didn't drive?
That's okay.
So you
I'd get as a driver.
You get us to drive. So, but don't you think that a guy should be able to drive?
Yeah, like my preference would be for someone to drive because I don't really like driving anymore, especially in London. But if you
I was
don't
about to
drive,
say,
then-
like, you kind of like sucked 1,000 willies, clattered off bare man, and then you got to drive your man home. That's mad. You've
yeah,
got to
but
be able
like
to do
I
something.
actually find Ubers quite handy because especially in London, like there's no parking, and even if there is, like you have to park so far down the road. Like I've got a Ferrari, and I don't really like it. It's so impractical. So it's easier if we got a driver.
What does like your typical like subscriber look like? Like if you saw them.
Oh my gosh, I honestly, there's no typical guy. Like if I think back to the 1000, there was not one guy that I'm like, oh, you look like the previous guy. Everyone has got different sizes. Everyone's got different body types, different heights, different smells. Like there was no typical, oh yeah, it's white guy, 40, works in accounts. There isn't any of that.
So like, you see where you live, do people get gassed if they find out that you're the neighbor and that? They're like, oh my God, I'm living next to...
No, well the last place I was renting I got kicked out because of what I do. That was a little bit rude.
Yeah, that's a bit mad. Why did they kick you out?
Just because of who I am. They said I was going to devalue the house.
Oh yeah, true say, like if I went to her and they're like, yo, Bonnie Blue was like smashing out bare man in there, I'd be like, yo, so my place gonna smell like bum bum, bro. Like, that's mad, then Willy.
I'd love that. I want it as a fragrance. Maybe I should start bottling it up.
You know, that eau de toilette, bro, that's mad.
I think it'd be nice.
Big, so,
You like being pissed on, so...
do you know what, yeah? If it's a big thing, then yeah. It's like a thick thing.
Why, does that piss smell different?
No, just like the aesthetics.
Right, okay.
You get me? I like the aesthetics.
Maybe I
of
could
it,
wear one of
so-
them fat suits.
Nah, I think you gotta get the organic thing. Like I said,
Right.
when you hit like the chubby white girl phase, it's another
Come back
level.
in a few years then.
Yeah, in like a few years, like I said, when you're just like, yo, I'm just on an eating thing, you just start eating bare cakes,
Yeah.
get me bare muffins, bare things, and you just got hella. Would you ever get a BBL?
No.
If you got chubby and then you get the BBL, it's a game changer.
I don't really like it. Like on other girls, it looks beautiful and it suits them, but for me, I don't really like it.
Where's like the premier location? Because like me, I'm into like the super thick ebony things, right? But obviously you're a pretty white girl, so where's the premium location for
What,
the
for
white
big
things?
black women?
No, where's the premium location for the gal them that look like you? I'm asking for the man them.
I'd say London.
London.
People would assume I'm from London, but I'm not. Like, I'm not actually posh at all. So I think a lot of people that sort of look like me are from London.
Would you say that when men meet you in real life, they're intimidated?
They're intimidated.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Seriously, do they feel like, "Whoa."
Yeah, a lot of people like that have sex with me, they aren't intimidated by me. But like people that I meet sometimes for interviews or podcasts or just that aren't there to f me, they can feel intimidated by me.
You see when you're like doing your thing and clarting in that, do you
Yeah.
look at people in the eye?
Yeah, I love eye contact during sex, whether it's for work or personal. That really gets me going.
Rate it still. I like that when a girl...
Imagine if you're sucking and you're looking that way. I'd be
then
like, are
it's-
you buzz-eyed?
No, then I'd feel like low-key it's like, are we doing this consensually? Like, why is she looking away?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, what's up with that?
Are we in a sting? Like, is the FBI, the Fed's gonna raid my thing?
Exactly. Why? What are you trying to hide?
You never know, bruv.
All those 18-year-olds
Nah, bruv, because
Right.
we keep it over age,
above board.
above board, so we don't get cancelled and we're not moving mad. Would you say...
Like everyone's
go on.
so different. Some guys don't like to be deep throat, other guys do. Other people like their balls being, with a finger. It's like you can't ever master it because everyone wants different things.
Have you ever met some like guys that's like, yo, babes, like I need to like you need to do this, like grab my balls, grab my willy, and it needs to be like 25 degrees in the room, otherwise my
Yeah, it's
thing
like a
don't
full
work.
on workshop down there.
Big man thing.
Like your hair's going up. Like we're getting both hands going. We're going to get the vibrators. We're getting toys down there.
Have you ever been like doing a thing and the dog was watching?
Yeah, the dog watches quite a lot.
Yeah, how do you feel when that happens though?
My dog's my baby, so it does feel a little bit naughty.
That's made me feel weird in the past. I was like linking a ting,
Yeah.
and she had like a dog in the room just running about, and like at one point I was like clapping cheeks on the back, and the dog like brushed against my leg, and then my willy got mad soft,
Yeah,
bruv.
it's a
I
bit
had to reset
off-putting.
the whole thing. I was like, bruv, put this dog outside, bruv. What is this? Felt a bit sick. Can you cook?
Not really. I can do good beans on toast.
Beans on toast, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a bit shit still.
So I thought we were just talking about living crisis. You can't be then complaining about beans on
Nah, that's
toast.
a bit dead still. Like,
If the people on the benefit started complaining about beans on toast, I'd say that's fine, starve.
I don't know, when I was on job seekers, I was buying steak still using up my money, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
they get paid too much.
No, it's not a lot, bruv. It was nothing still. Can't even go out to a party, bruv. Do you ever do like discounts for the ting?
Oh no, it's free. They don't
All
have
free?
to pay. Oh my god, why would I charge them? Like, I want to give back to them, so I'm not going to say, excuse me, you need to pay.
But don't you think that you could make a lot more money if you just charge them a pound, bruv, like a pound in the ting?
Yeah, but I don't want to. I did think about recently, because I'm doing a really big event in June. I was like, okay, maybe they pay and I donate the money to like men's mental health or something.
True that. That's a good way to do it, you know.
But I still don't like the idea about them paying.
I saw something when you had put a picture of like
Yeah.
the aftermath and that. That's like a Hall of Fame picture. Like after that feeling, how did you feel? After that, how did you feel like after you done
I
that?
was so excited because I didn't know if I was going to be able to handle it. I didn't know if I'd find it too much. I didn't know if I was even going to, I didn't know if it was physically possible. Like obviously no one has done it before, so there's no one I could speak to for advice or tips. Like I didn't know if I was going to be absolutely destroyed and even in a wheelchair. I felt so good.
You
Okay.
get me? We've been watching a lot of Nollywood stuff recently.
Nollywood?
Nollywood. Like,
What's that?
That's like African porn.
Right, okay, I've not seen
Yeah,
that.
they're super thick. Like back offs, like
But like you need
there's
to like
waves
support
of
the chair.
There's waves of ass.
Like
man.
tsunami type.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's mad jiggly.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm into.
See, when I like sometimes look at that, I think you must have to be huge.
Yeah.
Because how are you getting in?
So I'm saying with me, just hold it open like that.
So your arse, like are we getting like
Yeah,
forklifts, just spread it
open
apart?
No, just open it up and it's like.
So how big is your dick? Because they're quite big thrusts.
Like you have a thigh gap in it. I could tell your things don't.
No,
When
my
you-
thighs actually, they
Your thighs
touch.
connect?
Should I show you?
You're going to do your thighs
Okay.
connect.
Yeah, they're together.
I think it's the jeans still. Just
Oh, it's the
pants.
jeans.
It's the pants. But I'm
Okay.
talking about like this.
Right, so I'm not
Yeah?
curvy enough.
There's waves of back. Like I said though, 5 stone, you get the little cottage cheese, and like I said, you're white, so then it'll just all bunch up, and it's just like man, creamy in that.